Hello guys, this is the third tutorial in the beginner scripting series, and today we'll be learning about variables. Imagine a box with a label on it, and this box can hold anything you want, like an apple for example. The label on the box would tell you what's inside so you don't have to open it every time to check. In scripting, a variable is like that box. It's a container that holds a piece of information, and it has a name like the label on the box that tells you what's inside. In Lua, variable names are limited to having characters such as the letters A to Z, the digits 0 to 9, and underscores. So this means that spaces can't be used in variable names, but a lot of programmers like to use underscores as a substitute for spaces. There's also a few more restrictions, such as variable names must start with a letter, either lowercase or uppercase, or it can also start with an underscore. So this means that variable names can't begin with a digit. Alright, let's create a variable together. So let's hop into our base plate, insert a script, that. Right, so we'll start by using the keyword local, which tells the program that we're defining a new variable and that it's only available in the current block of code. Don't worry too much about that for now, we'll get to that later. But anyways, after local we put a space, and then we choose a name for our variable. And this can be anything you like. So for example, let's create a variable to store someone's age. We'll call it age. We type age right after the space. All right, next we'll add an equal sign, which is used to assign a value to our variable. After the equal sign, we'll put the value we want to store in the variable. Let's say we want to store the number 16. And this could represent someone's age, so our line of code would look like this. Local age equals 16. Now, let's add another variable to store someone's name. We'll follow the same steps. Start with local, add a space, and then pick a name for our variable. In this case, let's use name. After the equal sign, we'll assign it a value, so like Alex. So this line of code would be local name equals Alex. Now we have two variables, age, which stores the number 16, and name, which stores the text Alex. We can use these variables later in our code whenever we need to refer to Alex's age and name. So to see these variables in action, let's print them out. We'll use the print function to do this. It's really simple. Just type in print, then put the variable name inside the parenthesis. For example, to print out the age variable, we write print age. If we want to print out the name variable, we can type print name. Alright, so we can run this. You can see that it prints 16 and Alex. Alright, now let's talk about something important in coding called case sensitivity. This means that two variables with the same name but different cases are treated as completely separate. So for example, let's create two variables. So one will be named score with all lowercase letters, and the other could be named score with an uppercase S. So even though they look similar, they're actually two different variables. Right? So score is set to 10, all lowercases, and then the score with the uppercase S is set to 20. And try to print them both out, okay? Alright, so when we printed them out, you can see that each variable holds its own unique value. This is because Lua treats score, all lowercase, and score with an uppercase S as different names due to the difference in capitalization. So keep that in mind when you're naming variables. The case you use matters a lot. Alright, so that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one.